How's the music? And yeah, I'm planning to play a maybe 40-minute session and just trying to play a bit better. You know, I haven't been doing all that awesomely, but I haven't played so much either. So I mean, it's pretty like standard variants. Here, oh fuck! So he raise the flop here. You know, I'm just gonna check it back. There's so many combinations that we don't like very much. And I don't know if if he check raises me, I think I have to call because my check raise a higher 2-pair, which would have sucked. So I thought it was better to check there and to bet call when the flush came in. I mean, if there was a if there was a non-flush card, then I would definitely bet. Okay, zeros on the gun, pretty low, pretty far so far. Just gonna continue betting and hope to get some value from ace high and stuff like that. Just continue betting the top pair. Just gonna continue here. He has a very high went showdown, so it's pretty easy to use value bet here and hope to get with the pair on the board. Ace, a lot more ace highs can call down. So despite. Okay, so he raises up there. I haven't been feeling I haven't played that awesomely lately. And also I've been not distracted, but not into the game as I've been. I think like last year, 2012, I think I played pretty decently almost always. But so far this year, I feel I've been less focused in general. I'm trying to just get into this habit. So 4, it's pretty good card, but it's it's a bit scary. I would prefer like a 2 or 3 or whatever, but you cannot always get the perfect card always. So turn out well. New computer I do have. I changed the HUD because I thought that it might have been some problems with the HUD settings. Like I lose some of the stats and stuff like that. For example, let's see, go back, think, forward pre, continue betting, bet. I mean, with the odds I'm getting here, I think it's pretty hard for me to fold. I don't know. I mean, the thing is that the c-bet frequency on the river is not super high, but also, it could have been, I don't know, there's not that many hands, so I think he would continue bluffing with, but for betting, I think I have to call. That sucked. It's gonna take a note that he's for betting king suit D. Oh well. Okay, note on this Kongen guy. Extremely, very prone to, doesn't value very thinly and plays extremely straightforward. He has pretty high win showdown. I think I think it's pretty lost cost to call it. Like normally I would call, but not in this case. I think he does a bad bet very thin. I don't think he bluffed too much either to for me to call there. So I'm pretty happy with the fold. So yeah, the HUD settings, it's a bit changed. So if you guys want to know the C betting frequency, I think it looks pretty nice. So it's before I didn't have these stats. I mean, I had it, but it was less clear. Oh god, he has extremely high, by the way, check his turn. So so just call the flop. Just gonna like, if he is bluffing, I'm just gonna let him keep bluffing and just try to for him to show up with some kind of shit. Yay. Raise it up here. Continue betting, 3-bet here. Yeah, so the c-bet is from each street, so 93% on flop, 100% on turn, 67% on river. Whilst the row below is, you know, the fold to c-bet only for streets. I think it looks pretty nice. I like it. What is that? Okay. I'm gonna sit out on this one. So, yep. And what else? I changed the colors. I've been doing the same for a long time, the same HUD, but made some changes with the colors. It's a bit confusing in a way, because you get used to this color schedule, but I think this is one is better. And also, like, sometimes I have the colors to represent like high and low values, while other cases it's just to, you know, differentiate. For example, there are always green, the c-bet, I think, while some other change depending on what value it has. So pass bet, check. Strangey. Okay, let's get into the play. So, you know, me betting here, I mean, yeah, you can definitely check, I mean, I don't mind, but then also, you know, okay situation, so I'm just gonna call it, you know, because of the possible flush draw. I think this is a pretty... This might be very thinly. Okay. So yeah, no. Zoom, 3-bet sounds. Zoom, zoom. I think I'm just gonna call a check here back and just, you know, hope that he will bluff. Expect him to lose sometimes, and sometimes not. Obviously extremely scared, but also you have to know that these check raises in turn like insane amounts. So I'm just gonna make this down to get a 8 or whatever. Problem is that I'm not sure if I can, given the stash, I should probably, you know, check raise here, but I just got a strange feeling that I should not, which is normally not normal for me, but I don't know. Didn't feel right, and turns out to be right. Check raise this motherfucker. Continue betting. Zoom. Zoom. I'm gonna check raise this fucker too. And here it's, oh, this sucks pretty hard. Extremely high check raise percentages on turn, by the way. You know, I just have to calm this down and cry. Focus video. Yeah, just gonna. Okay, cool. Good for you. Gonna follow the gutter. Very likely that I will not have the, you know, if I get there, I won't get paid and split it. So I think it was worth calling. So I'm pretty below Supernova pace at the moment, but yeah, I'm planning to pick that up. I've been learning some programs in software in school, and I think I'm pretty not finished with it, but I learned quite a bit. So I feel like the 2 weeks I've had just trying to learn really serious will just give me more time to play if I want to. And also now with the good connection, I think maybe I didn't mention it, but my connection has been so awful, so I just been like was no mood playing, so because I always get disconnected and it's tilting me so fucking bad. But now actually it's a pretty simple solution, but I realized that I can just use my check yourself. Yeah, this was fucking just disfocused. I mean, that's a extreme bad bet if he's check racing that amount. Anyways, what I was saying that yeah, I just use when I'm playing using my mobile phone as a Wi-Fi router, Wi-Fi hotspot. That's what I'm playing on now, and it runs fucking smooth. I don't have to worry about disconnections, at least so far, which is awesome. So now I feel more confident playing because I'm not gonna get tilted and I'm not gonna lose. I mean, it's detrimental to my win rate as well. You lose money in the blinds and you win money in after blinds. That's how it goes, even for bad players. And if you lose 5-6 hands, then you're losing money if you're not leaving on the blinds. So. Okay, I'm gonna stop talking so much and just try to focus on the game and comment on this instead. So we see his steal rate is extremely high, 71%, and he's full to big blind. By the way, here it's on top right, it's very high, so I'm gonna steal. Otherwise, I probably wouldn't have tried to steal. I just muck that when 3 or 4 bets, so pretty standard. He again is pretty passive player, especially versus people that are decent. So I think check calling here is the best play, and table buff the thing is that do me 3-betting get me a free card. In this case, I was pretty likely, so I will do 3-bet and check behind, wait a little, and then just give up an opening as some shit hand that I beat, but no. Gonna raise the threes. Maybe I would have done the deuces, and I mean, depending on what kind of game we're playing. But I just looked at the stats and thought that there's a lot of pretty loose passive players, so I feel like I can play them decently. So flip a set and get in action. And what else? Yeah, I kept the when to showdown stats before. I always I've hidden them, but now I feel I'm just gonna show them now in order to remind myself that I've been pretty showdown monkey ish the last 3-4 months or whatever. So I'm just gonna try to tighten down a little. And here, it's I don't see any purpose of racing, even though I have a decent flush draw, because people don't tend to race marginally within these sort of spots. So just cry on the inside again. again, very high. I think I would like if I were running better, I would probably like race it nicely like this. But I just feel like, you know, it's such a high, you know, just high variance play to race it up, and I think it's so marginal, so it doesn't matter. So I think that just prefer to just fold that and, you know, not try to get him to fold and make the pot bigger and so on. So I'm gonna bet here, call here, 3 bets, trim. So you raise this on the turn. I think you would have, you know, we would have bluffed with a lot of flush draws, so sucks to be me. Long. I'll just continue betting. You know, just check behind if I miss. Hope that he has some kind of a hand like that. And oh. Anyways, the high one to showdown. I'm not sure if that's because, you know, I have a different kind of mindset or whatever. I'm just. Or if it's because of Spanish players, like they would be, you know, it's bigger pots and all that shit. So, you know, I have decided on if that's, yeah, if it's because of me or, you know, if it's justified or not. So I actually think probably it's pretty justified normally. So yeah, with flush draw, I didn't feel like I did have any full equity whatsoever at all. So I don't think there was much purpose in betting. And also, you know, I don't know how many calls I would have gotten. So I mean, even though I have 35% to hit it, still, it's still, you know, if I just get 2 callers, then we, you know, we pretty much break even. And also, you know, no full equity, and I just thought it's better checking if I hit, I hit, and if not, just save money. But yeah, obviously it's more than okay to bet the flush draw there. So yeah, I'm gonna limp behind. Like if there were better plays, I would probably never ever do that. But in position with some weaker players, I would, you know, I'm pretty happy playing 8-7. Let's see what happens, and then just in position. Gonna bet 1 time here, and then I'm just gonna, you know, get up. Zoom. Expensive day. I think I lost. Oh, fuck my life. So Joe raises up in the cutoff. Let's see his PFR and the cutoff. So far pretty low, doesn't have so much data. It's gonna assume 30% range, whatever. Or, you know, no reason to do anything but check fold. I'll play checks back. He gives up some kind of. I'm not probably gonna win that very often at all. So kungen. up a lot of cold calls. Cold call ace-9. It's not always I do this, but I think it's pretty decent. 2 overs and call. Fold. Gonna bet. Gonna call. Gonna check fold. Gonna call. So he calls pre. A raise for me. And then he raises the flop. Yeah, so here's, you know, way in front, way behind. So I'm just gonna call this down, hope he has a 9 or flush draw, whatever. Yeah, that's pretty awful. I mean, the pot is obviously huge. I just wonder if there's like even 1% chance that he has. They could ever bluff there. I mean, that's unlikely. Regression. I mean, it does pick up. We doesn't have to say a lot, but oh, fucking. I think it's good for him. I was gonna like, normally I don't do this like very strange donks or whatever, but here I felt like it was a decent opportunity for me to you know, check raise the flop. Okay. I'm gonna pause for a quickie. Hello, I obviously just reloaded my account, which is sad. But whatever. Let's see, so he cold calls my raise. I mean, it doesn't bode well, but you know, when I checked him on the turn, I think, you know, it's very likely they could, you know, start a bluff, and you know, I think they just have to call this down and hope that he, you know, is this really happening? Is this real life? Yeah, this is why I don't like HM2 HUD, because this works fine, but this should take up the last pot. Double click? No. Single click? No. Now it comes. It's like 20 seconds after. Anyways, so yeah. Cold calls. D7. You could definitely fold the A6 here, by the way. There we go. Zoom, zoom, zoom. Oh well. 3-bet here. Bet here, call here. Let's see what's happening here. I'm gonna raise, fold this. Get check raise here, which is, you know, I don't know. I don't think there's much reason to 3-bet the turn. So just gonna call and hope that I have my kickers good, which it was. Donk out here. Want to show them? 36%, 40%, 36%. I mean, it's fucking amazing. Get raised here, you know, if he's bluffing, you know, good to him. My kickers aren't that awesome. but then again, you know, it's a king queen jack out, so I think, you know, yeah, the only thing is to call. I don't think he will bluff very often, so you know, call this down, raise. I wonder though if this is a place where, you know, it's possible to raise fold, because it's a, you know, decent reg, but with no, you know, it's playing extremely straightforward. So you know, here I'm just gonna 3-bet in order to you know, get a free card, hopefully, and you know, bet if I, you know, if I hit. Shut him down, and he keeps. Yeah, I don't think he will raise very thinly, so I'm capping. It's also pretty strange. I'm just gonna call this motherfucker down. That's just awful.